welcome back to another video. So for this look, I am doing a Mario Brothers inspired look, which I'm pretty sure you can tell by the cover of the video. So for this look, basically, yeah, it's a Mario Brothers look, but let's get into the story time. So, give me 1 second. I'm still working out the kinks of this new mic I got, and I don't particularly care for how it sounds when it's super close to my face, so bear with me. So, as far as video games goes, and in particular Mario Brothers, to be quite honest, I didn't get into it really until I was probably like middle school, going into high school, stuff like that, just because at the time when I was younger, yeah, Mario Brothers was out, but I didn't play it that often just because I was playing games like Sonic. Personal favorite is Galaga. Like, it's another one of those old kind of games like Mario Brothers. But let's see, yeah. So yeah, I played games like Sonic, probably Crash Bandicoot, definitely. Uh, trying to think. I can't think of very many games that I was playing like super often as a kid. Well, probably Miss Pac-Man too. I guess you could say I'm kind of old school, like super old school with games. What else? Oh yeah, and then like as I got older, I started playing games like Final Fantasy IV. What else? Wrestling games. So WWE, SmackDown vs. Raw, like all those games, really love those. Then got into like Call of Duty. And for those of you wondering if I play Fortnite, listen, I tried one time and I died within minutes, probably less than minutes, seconds, if we're being honest. So yeah, didn't go as planned, as I guess you could say. But yeah, just not particularly a fan of a game like that. I don't know, just never been my cup of tea. Let's see. As far as like other video games are concerned, I've always liked video games with a lot of like storylines in it. So personal favorite is The Last of Us, which as of right now the series is going on, and I believe episode 8 is currently out right now. So this weekend coming after this, so this weekend when this drops, will be when episode 9, which I believe is the last episode of the season, should be dropping. So yeah, huge fan of The Last of Us and of the HBO series, which I have to say is so well done. Takes so many things from the source material, like little Easter eggs, if you're a huge fan of the game, that you can definitely get into and pay attention to, as well as the actors do a great job. And I think this show is definitely going to get an award. And I hope it does, not only for like the actors, but just like the makeup, because obviously, as you can see, I'm a huge fan of makeup. But I've always been a big fan of movie makeup and TV show makeup, just because of the level of details that go into it, as well as the things they pull from. So a lot of stuff that you think would not come from like video games or other things of that nature actually get pulled into movies and help inspire these crazy makeup looks with, like, yes, I know it takes hours and hours of literal makeup, but at the same time, it's done so masterfully to the point where, like, you think whatever they were trying to portray was actually like real just because of how well done the makeup was. But enough about the show, which if you haven't watched it, you definitely should watch The Last of Us because it's freaking good. Really freaking good. But yeah, I also love like games like that, as well as well, since talking about TV shows and movies, I love games and stuff that's based off of TV show and movies. But aside from that, going back to like um, video games, Resident Evil is a really good one as well. Great storyline and things of that nature, and also has great movies and you know, series like the one on Netflix. I haven't watched it personally, but yeah, I heard it was good, I guess. Mm-hmm. But I also love, like I said, video games based off of films and movies as well, just because they have the freedom to kind of play around a lot more with stuff just because their source material is movie, and you don't get to see like every single little detail in a movie just because you're dealing with a short amount of time. So that means like not everything is going to get in there. So with games, you're able to stretch the story out a bit more and allow for like a lot of great graphics, really good scenes, and just things in general that tie the game together as a whole. I guess you could say as a person who's like an artist, I really do appreciate like good game graphics, especially as time goes on now, where like literally everything is becoming more super realistic and also very human like, basically. So you feel more immersed in the game as opposed to when our friends here that I'm basically putting on my face, Mario, as of right now, in their whole 8-bit world and stuff, where it was very uh, unrealistic looking. And it's funny because the day this is dropping is actually a National Mario Day, so and I think it's really cool that I guess he has his own day just because he became that notable of a character in like Donkey Kong that he was like, oh yeah, yes, we can give him his own little spin-off game and you know, see where this goes. And now it's spun into like a huge franchise where you have Mario Brothers and like their ultimate games, as well as Luigi and like the characters like Princess Peach, Princess Daisy, Yoshi, Princess Toadstone or something like that. I can't remember her name. But yeah, you and Boo. So you have like this whole host of, and Bowser. Like, yeah, so it's a lot of characters in that particular franchise. And you have all these characters with their own type of things. My personal favorite, as far as game wise, would be, try to see. I know Mario Kart is definitely up there. I think I've played Super Mario Brothers, like Ultimate Party thing, whatever, or Ultimate Battle thing. I think that was definitely a favorite, but Mario Kart is definitely at the top. Personal favorite character that I like to pick is probably when you can get further into like unlocking the licenses and circuits and stuff. You can get Princess Daisy. That's my overall favorite character of the Mario franchise. But as far as driving with, I'll probably pick between Waluigi, which is really funny, and Princess Peach, just because she tends to have a lot of cool cars, and Waluigi just because I love driving his like old school lowrider kind of looking car, I guess you could say, and probably like my favorite things to drive in. As far as like, let's see, things about Mario Kart would probably be, I would definitely say the worst track that I hate the most, which is unanimous across the board. If you look on every social media site there is, including on here, you'll know that people hate Rainbow Bridge. That and probably like the coal mine one or the gold mine one, whichever it's called. Those two are probably my least favorite just because gold mine one, if you're already like having an off day or like a bad game and you want to like give up and you see that, that's where you give up. Because, you know, you're already falling behind the last few races and it's not going to help you. That one's definitely not going to help you. Excuse the like knuckle cracking. But yeah, it's definitely not gonna help you. And like the Rainbow Bridge one just sucks in general. Like, and what makes it even worse is like when you fall off, you're plummeting to earth in a ball of flames. Like, was that necessary? I already knew I fell off. I don't gotta go out in a burst of flames. Like, that's a little hurtful. But yeah, Rainbow Bridge is definitely the worst one just because I feel like it's really hard to stay on the track sometimes. Like, it's depending on if you're in a group, because there's been a few times where I've come in like first or second in the Rainbow Bridge, but very few times just because of the simple fact of like, it's not easy to play that one. Like, none whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure when the people were creating Nintendo or whoever was creating the game, they were like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Like, this is gonna be great. We're gonna throw this in here, and people are just gonna be shook. Like, they're gonna be like, oh my goodness, I want to play. No, literally avoid Rainbow Bridge on purpose. Like, on purpose. But I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of thinking of busting out the Wii to play Mario Kart because I haven't played it in a while. Like a good while. And it's one of my like favorite games ever. But now I know it's National Mario Day, but you can't forget about Waluigi. And I was reading this interesting fact that like apparently Mario's last name is also Mario. Don't quote me on it. I was just reading it, so I'm not necessarily sure if it's true, but I might look it up for you guys later. But apparently since since everything is like Mario Brothers, they're like, oh, so that means both of them, their last name is Mario. So it's Mario and Luigi Mario. Fun fact, I guess. But I think it's pretty cool that, like, you know, they have this secondary character, I guess, so to speak, Waluigi, and that, like, it's really funny that they're plumbers because who came up with the idea for these people to be plumbers fighting a monkey? And I get the reference of like plumbers, I guess, when they're jumping through the pipes to get to different places, but still, I'm confused, personally. But, let's see. I guess I should tell you guys about like some funny or embarrassing or something like that moments as far as my gaming is concerned. I probably don't have that many outside of like the whole Fortnite situation where at the time I was dating someone who was playing Fortnite and he was like, oh yeah, just get on here with my friends. I'll be right back. I just really need to go run till I get our food. You know, it won't be bad. It'll be like 5 seconds. It'll be fine. It'll be completely fine. And like my other two friends are on here, so they'll protect you and help you. Those were all lies. We literally died within seconds. I was like trying to figure out how to like open stuff, and like I was just so lost and so confused. And then like a party came over and like started shooting at us, and then I'm over here like, oh no, this is not gonna work out because I have no clue what I'm doing. Then I started trying to like, you know, run away because I didn't have any more freaking bullets after I finished firing. And then I still end up getting shot at, which really freaking sucked. So it was just like, damn, what am I supposed to do? And then on top of that, I was playing like, with another person's like thing. So that's why I was literally sitting there like, bro, I didn't want to play because I know I was going to mess it up. And then on top of that, it just wasn't good. Like literally how fast I got killed, I don't even know how to describe. Like this is, imagine a short, matter of fact, how fast I got killed was basically the length of a vine. Yeah, that bad. Like there was nothing I could do. Like I feel like even if I played, like I've played Call of Duty before, and like I've never gotten killed that fast. Like it was embarrassing. I was hurt. And I was like, yeah, I don't think I want to play this game because there's too much going on. And for me personally, like if I'm going to be playing a shooting game, I would prefer not to have to like build and do all this extra stuff. It's a lot of work. And yes, I know there's like a zero build version that you can play as far as Battle Royale with teams and all that stuff, but it's just not my cup of tea. It's just not. So games like Call of Duty, Halo, possibly. I've seen like friends play. It's my kind of thing, as well as Apex, another one that those two would probably really want to play. But yeah, that's my video game story.